What's happening, John Online, guys? Welcome back to Into the Breach. This should be chapter 19, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. In any case, when we last left off, our run didn't go quite as planned with the hazardous mechs. I'm going to give it one more try. And we'll go for that 4-island victory again. I'm going to slow my play style down, though. And then we'll see if I can get it. If I can, then, you know, obviously I will. If I can't, then obviously, I mean, I'll just move on. Really, I was thinking about moving on anyways, but I figured, you know what, we might as well try one more time and see if we can't get this 4-island victory, because I know we can. I just have to, kind of, not bunker down, not hunker down. I kind of have to focus, for lack of a better word, and, just kind of make it work to whatever scenario I have going, because obviously not every scenario I'm going to play is going to work out. Now that's what we've seen in the last one there. Was that, you know, there was going to be times where I was going to take that damage to buildings, but that was just a small sacrifice. Just gonna name these guys here. So I got High Agility D, Imperial Engine, and Vanguard Trans. I still think she'd be better in the Imperial Engine tank. Let's go ahead and make them blue this time. I'm kind of feeling blue. Not me personally. I'm feeling the color blue. Get that out there. Alright, let's see if we can't get this 4-island victory. Looking forward to it. So first things first is I need to know who I am going to be bringing with me. I think Black Phoenix ended up being the that first mech last time too. Ironically, I think Stapper was there too. Might not have been Stapper there though. All right, so like always, I'm obviously gonna go for the Viscera nanobots first, and then branch off to whatever I think is best. So I think what went wrong last time is I didn't prioritize correctly. Normally I try to get my power grid full, and then I worry about everything else. So that's what I'm going to try to do my best here. Worry about power grid first, and then everything else. So I think going 1, 2, 3, 4, as long as I don't take any grid damage, would probably be ideal for this. I'll obviously have to deal with less rep points, but I mean, in this scenario, there's nothing I could do anyways, so I was going to end up with the same amount of rep regardless. Now, I wonder if I can do this the right way. Well, I know I have to push him into the water. That's a no-brainer. Because that way I could kill these two. It's just still dealing with this guy. I think that's the play here. And then I deal with what comes up next. Forgot to check to see what's on this island, but frankly, I mean, hopefully it really doesn't matter. Hopefully I can just get it done regardless. I would have liked to try to avoid the blob, but I do honestly think the other islands are harder. In their own ways, obviously, so. Be ashamed to waste this on him, so if I could shoot up. That sounded horrible. But if I knock this guy up here and then jumped, I should get him, and not him though, but just the layout of this is all wrong. So what if I went like that and then shot? That way, obviously. And then that way I block that too. Like I said before, I'm going to try to play more strategically. Obviously looking for this win, so. Definitely feel like that was the best thing to do there. I'm going to have 3 guys to deal with for this last turn, and of course one of them is a Soldier Scion. Now, why did they have to go and do this? Now, this guy here... Just with the positioning of everything, this is just stupid, for the lack of a better word. Like, even not aiming at this guy, there's no way I can deal with all 3 of these guys. The only way I can deal with him is by stomping and killing him then. If I brought him down here and I jumped there, it's gonna knock him over 1. I have 4. I'm not gonna be able to make it to that square. I just need him to move either 1 over to the left or 2 to the right, but I can't get him 2 to the right. And for the guy up here, I need to either kill him or move him 1 to the right, and I can't get behind him. The only way I can get behind him is with the high agility D here, but I mean, I'm going to end up damaging the building, so I might as well hit here. There's only one thing I can try here, and I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. I was hoping that he would take double damage off of collision there, but I'm pretty sure it just doesn't work like that for acid effects. Well, it looks like I'm taking damage here, I guess. Because the only other thing I could do is put him here, push him over. He'll take double damage. Won't be enough to kill him, but then I can jump in here. The problem is he's still going to be alive anyways. I could shoot up there and kill him, but... Actually... I figured it out. That was tough. That was challenging. There was definitely a solution there, so I definitely feel like there's always still a solution. It's just a lot more complex than you have to think about. Because, damn. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Historic County next, and then if all goes well, I can do ohmTown, and then whatever that one up there is going to be. So I got to defend the artillery and protect the coal plant. This shouldn't be too bad. I got 2 Leapers and a Hornet. Let's go like that just because that has flying. Kind of hoping they nicely line up here somehow. Get a double kill, but not going to happen. So I'm going to have to shoot him and jump at him. So I can't do it the other way. Cool. Easy first turn. See, the problem with blocking a spawn is that I'm going to have to deal with them next turn. Or any other turn unless I just completely leave it to the end. That's unfortunate. So really blocking the spawns are just prolonging bad effects for myself. Should be able to get this here. Move that down there. One more turn, I only have to deal with these 3 guys now. Of course, one of them is a Soldier Scion. It's because that has a move of 1 too, so it really screws me up. So really the only option here is the Hornet if I want to help. Maybe not, though. I mean, there was other options there, too, but I mean, it was all going to result in kind of the same thing, so I figured as long as no one dies, it's pretty much okay. Tidal waves. It's been a while since we've done the tidal waves effect. Let's go for the tanks first. What kind of crappy placement is that? Of course, there's a pod incoming. If I can help it, I'll leave the pod until the tanks turn online. It just depends on what happens, obviously. Now, this is complete garbage, to say the least. But jump here, he goes 1, 2 damage. One short of being able to fly over there to capture it. Back this up. Back that up. The tank should be online at this turn anyways. So I can have one go over there and pick that up for me. Cool. I was gonna say as long as the leaper doesn't jump on it. It didn't. Alright. As long as the tank doesn't die. So basically I have to stop him from hitting that and stop him from hitting that. Problem lies in how to get rid of him. Nice. All in all, it went well. I don't suppose whatever pops up is gonna... Oh. Almost did. End my turn there. Well, obviously it's time to crack open this time pod, see what's in it. Time is it? Oh, not too bad. Reactor core. Go for that movement. To be honest, I'd rather do this because with the tidal wave effect, the old Earth bar is pretty much not going to be attacked unless a Hornet flies over there. And if a Hornet does, I can push him away with the the mech that Stapper's in. Suspicious setup here. Lineup, I should say. Not what I expected him to do, but that's better, to be honest. Yeah. I'm only have to deal with 2 guys if I can kill these all, but I'm not going to be able to. Actually. Those 2, and I can. Flip around. The reason he healed too is because he got a double kill there, by the way, if it was unclear. Not about the double kill, just why he would have healed too there. I believe Tides hit first, so I don't have to worry about that Firefly. Yeah. It's flying, so... So I'm gonna have to deal with 3 guys this turn too. I'm gonna go ahead and just heal. I'm not gonna be able to kill anyone, so figure that to be the best second option. That one wasn't bad at all. The other one didn't look horrible. It's just I didn't like the placement of the satellites. As long as I can destroy the beetle leader here, I can get all my rep points that I normally would get, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be harder. Pretty much if he charges, I'm screwed. So this would be a great time to have all mechs have fireproof. How much damage does he do when he charges? 3. So I can't tank it with anything but the tank, ironically. When he charges, if there's water there, he doesn't go through the water, he'll hit the water. So that has to be the first one. Dealing with this guy and then moving him over, I think, is the best option. That way I set him up to be injured more so later. Okay, apparently I was wrong. Apparently he does just fucking charge through water. I don't know if that would have happened if that building was one more back, but still, regardless, there was nothing else I could have done there. Now, this is easy to break with him. Light him on fire too. That way he's for sure dead by the time his next turn hits. No, yeah, apparently he charges through water, so I guess maybe just fire he doesn't. Because I know on the last level he won't charge through the magma. He'll actually get stopped in the magma, I'm pretty sure. Ah well. Mistakes were made. Like I said, there wasn't anything else I could have did there, so... And I believe that is that. Good first island. That's how it went last time, so hopefully it goes better this time. Alright. 3 grid defense. You know what? I'm actually okay with that this time. I do not have her. Mech starts every mission with a shield. That's kind of useful, actually. I need to click on that because, I mean, I need to unlock her, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So now, Mech no longer take damage when blocking emerging Vex. I mean, that's useful, but I don't know how useful it is for this one. That Prime Spear I've used before. I can't remember if I used it in a video or not, but it is super useful. I think I want Smoke Drop for sure. Go ahead and give it to see, that's a tough one too. I would rather the Smoke Drop be on Vanguard Trans, so I think we'll go like that. Now I'm trying to see if I really want that Prime Spear, because as good as it is, it never does more than 2 damage. And it's only really effective if they line up, like you see in the picture there, or rather the video, I should say. So I think I'm just going to go for the supply points then, or for the reactor points rather, because even then still, this will end up doing 3 damage total, 2 self-damage. This is going to end up doing 4 damage total, 2 self-damage. I think I do it. Just sit on it for now. You know what? I'm going to switch out Stapper too. Sorry, Stap, but having starting shield is huge. And I mean, really there's no point having it on either of these two, but having it on her would be beneficial in the best way I could think of. It really wasn't good English, I know. Oops. I'll be SWAT 954. So I'm going to get 1 point back for that, where I can use to use for the grid power. Alright, let's leave the island, and let's hope that the RST Corporation is a little better for us this time around. So, thinking turbine sinks, rest dunes. That's probably either going to be the terraformer mission, or I think the terraformer mission is really the only one I ever see it like that. Might be one other one. But yeah, turbine sinks, rest dunes, whatever that one is, and then probably another one of these. Alpha Scarab. See, now the problem lies in how weak am I at this current point, because I don't actually have any damage upgrades. I'm slowly starting to work towards the health upgrade, obviously. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious here.